Thinking of selling your HDB flat after turning 55? You might be wondering, will I get the cash from the sale, or will CPF take most of it back? If you've heard stories about people not getting their sale proceeds after 55, don't worry. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. So first, once you turn 55, CPF automatically creates something called a retirement account, or RA. They do this by transferring money from your ordinary account, OA, and your special account, SA. The goal? To help you set aside money for monthly payouts when you retire, either through CPF Life or other payout schemes. In 2025, the full retirement sum, or FRS, is $205,800. If you don't have that amount in your RA yet, CPF will try to top it up, and that's where selling your flat comes in. If you sell your flat after 55 and you used CPF savings to buy it, you'll have to refund that amount back into your CPF account. This includes the original amount you used from your OA, and yes, it also includes accrued interest. Accrued interest is basically the 2.5% interest CPF would have paid you if that money had stayed in your account. Here's the important part. If your RA doesn't already have enough to meet the full retirement sum, part of your sale proceeds will be used to top it up before you receive any cash. Even if the money doesn't come from CPF, CPF will take it from your cash proceeds. That catches many people by surprise. Let's look at an example. You're 57 years old and you bought your flat years ago using $120,000 from your CPF OA. Now, you're selling the flat for $500,000. When the sale goes through, you'll first need to refund the $120,000 plus accrued interest. Let's say that brings it up to $160,000. That money goes back into CPF. But here's the thing. If your retirement account doesn't already have the $205,800 full retirement sum, CPF may take some of your cash proceeds to top it up. So even though the flat sold for $500,000, you might only get, say, $300,000 or less in cash, depending on your RA balance. It's not that the money is gone, it's still your money, but it's now locked up in CPF and will be used for your monthly payouts when you reach payout eligibility age. Now let's talk about lease decay. If your flat has less than 20 years remaining on the lease, CPF cannot be used to buy it. This can really reduce your potential buyer pool, which means lower demand and lower resale value. And even if your flat has between 20 to 30 years left, there are additional restrictions on CPF usage. For example, the remaining lease must cover the youngest buyer to at least age 95. So if you're thinking about selling an old flat after 55, you'll want to check the lease carefully. Here's a nice surprise though. If you're selling your flat to downsize to a smaller one, you may qualify for the Silver Housing Bonus. What's that? It's a government scheme where you can get up to $30,000 cash bonus if you top up at least $60,000 of your sale proceeds into your CPF RA. It's designed to encourage seniors to unlock some of their housing wealth and boost their retirement income. So if you're moving to a smaller flat, maybe a 2-room flexi, definitely check out this bonus. So, if you're 55 and above, selling your HDB flat doesn't mean you can cash out everything. CPF rules are there to make sure you have enough for retirement, and that means part of your proceeds might go back into your RA. Got questions about your own situation? Leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And if you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Or if you need assistance in this, you can give me a call or WhatsApp me at 902-94911. I will advise you to the best of my 16 years of Singapore HDB knowledge.